Hey guys, Dr. Meathis here, back with some more of our Europa League with Wrexham. I'm happy to report we won some games. Only a few games, but we won some games. So, I want to get into this assignment. We're going to have Burnley and Brighton today, two teams that we should be able to beat. So at least we'll have some bit of semblance of winning in this episode. Because sometimes we just go on streaks of not winning. So without further ado, let's get right into this one. Here we are. And here is the game against Everton that we lost. And we went ahead and played Nottingham Forest. This is a 3-1 win. Good up top. Anthony was facilitating a lot. In this one, Caputo got one that was facilitated by Anthony. I just watched this goal. It was a magical, what we've been looking for this entire time when playing with wings out here is this one. Anthony plays it. Caputo's in the middle. It's just a good one. Just a good one. And of course, during this point, we're having some good play by the keeper, Henderson. And he's been doing stellar as always. So that's been what we've seen so far with the offense. It just comes alive sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. So that one with Nottingham Forest, a 3-1 win. And then we went ahead and played Norwich, who beat us handedly earlier in the year. We come out with a 2-0 win, and we limit them to 2 shots. That's it. 2 shots in total, none on target. They were a bit more physical in this one than us, but we put it away. Anthony had a goal. Fernandez had that assist, and then Scarlett came off the bench, getting some time, getting back into fitness, and well, he came in and put through the net as well. Kind of sealed the deal. And that one was big because Norwich back here beat us 5-1, and then in the Carabao Cup beat us 1-0. So it's nice to see us grow and beat a team 2-0. And then we went with Everton again. Another 2-0 loss, just like we did in the FA Cup. And I believe we played them back here. It was a 2-1 win. So, unfortunately, that's 2 losses to Everton. I didn't think we were doing all that bad. We had a lot of targets go off the post. We had a lot of targets that we just couldn't finish. And, well, going to the 76th minute, it kind of felt like that was the knife to kind of end it. Carlos Alberto comes in off of injury, so that was nice to see him starting again. And then we're still getting Scarlett and some guys in periodically. But yeah. Today we're going to have Burnley and Brighton. So we played these guys early in the year. Burnley was a 2-0 win, and Brighton was a 4-1 win. So with those couple of wins, we've extended ourselves away from the relegation zone. Bournemouth's still at 21 points, and we're at 38. We are only 9 points behind Crystal Palace in a European spot. Only 9 points. We do have a game in hand from Crystal Palace and the guys, so we can limit that. If we win this one game here, we could possibly close within 6. Europe is in sight. With this schedule, after maybe Crystal Palace, where we face Leicester, Arsenal, United, Aston Villa, Tottenham, West Ham, this is going to be a bit brutal. It might come down to one of these games of us taking a couple of these by surprise. So, one thing I'm happy to report also is the face pack. I got it working. There were some issues, and I forgot what the issue was. So where's our man here? I'm looking for him. The man without a face. Here's Fahid Mardani, and he has a face now. He does. I had to redo it so some people have different faces, but it happens. Juan Jorge Montanez is going to go out. He's going to do some work for us. So we're still playing this 4-3-3. I feel like it's doing, well, actually it's a 4-3-2-1, but it's doing work for us. Scarlett's going to be playing the outside because Caputo was suspended for a red card last match. And then Graysick's going to be out there because we had Henderson go down with a hip injury suffered in training. He's out 5 weeks to 2 months. He will likely miss the remainder of the season. So Graysick's got to nail it down, and I think we might end up eventually pulling in a new goalkeeper. All right, so here we go. Burnley. This is going to be a big win if we can win this. Burnley is in 19th, so they're in a relegation zone, fighting for survival, and this is exactly what we're going to go with. I'm feeling good about it. We're doing a little rotation, a couple spots, but nothing crazy. We've had a very tight fixture window at some points, and so from here we'll have a little break from this one. I think this one was pretty close to the Everton game. That's why we're having to do a slight rotation. So let's get into this. I'm ready. I know some people are lacking. They will likely be the first subs. It's okay. So it's a match we should be winning. Stick to our game plan. Let's attack. We've obviously won 3 out of our last 5. Those 2 losses. And then, on the flip side, Burnley has lost 3 out of their last 5, with 1 win and a draw in there. So if we win this, we get above 40 points for the first time in the Premier League. We are most points up here at the top flight. Let's get it going, boys. We're going to encourage the team. And already 3 minutes in, we have a situation. Simo can take it, put it in the middle, and Cruz misses it wide right. Another moment here. 12th minute. This is going to be for Burnley, it looks like. Zarita going around, playing it up. Graysick makes a great stop, but he is offsides. Burnley man. Come on, boys. We've had most possession, and we're not actually converting it into anything. Rios there at the front post, actually saving that goal. Rios getting his first start here. And again, another corner. Headed away. Here we go, Lestina. Let's get this counterattack going, my man. Not the greatest. Oh, and Cruz going between 2 Wrexham. Oh my gosh, do not. He centered it. That deserves a berate. I think we're playing a bit too cautious right now. Let's go to balanced. Someone make a run for the man. So no one's making a run for our guys up top. Come on, you got to win that. There you go, Rios. Anthony to Fernandez. Back to Anthony. Going through. Scarlett has the chance. It's not there, but Montanez with the finish. Let's go. I am pumped. What a good one. What a good one. Let's go. Montanez, right place, right time. We'll take it. That's a good through ball by Anthony to Scarlett. And that's going to be a tie ball game here. Football manager has to think here. I need some time to think. Ball up, and that missed. I'm going to go in to encourage the boys. Come on. Can we get the lead before halftime? Oh, they're going to have a chance here. Cho bringing it up. Looking for the cross. There it is. And Listina actually intercepts it. So Simo's down here. Going to be deflected. We're all on cruise. And that one just skims the bar. 2 minutes of added time. And no one does anything with those 2 minutes. Come on. We need something. We're going to encourage the boys coming out of the locker room. You can do it. So again, Burnley has us on our back right now as that one ricochets a couple times. That one luckily hits the post. This makes me nervous here. Hits the wall. And Cruz puts it in. Okay, this... I want to berate the team. This is not what we should be seeing right now. We have the most possession. We have the most shots. We're doing everything right. And we're letting Burnley just stay in this game right now. Like, actually, it's the other way around. Wow. Okay. Burnley is actually taking it to us. The team in a relegation zone is taking it to us right now. Headed to feet, guys. Come on. Okay, Kukowski's going to come out. We're going to get Beige in there. Horning is gassed. We're going to have... Should I do it? Jefferson's going to come in. We're going to funnel this like this. We need more attacking. Good Fernandez as a CM attacking. That'll be the first changes that we make. Let's go more attacking too. I'll berate the team. Come on, you can't miss that header like that. And it takes Bruno Fernandes to come up and make the play. Anthony up to Jefferson. He's got an outlet in the middle. He's got a couple outlooks. There's Anthony. Bruno Fernandes off the post. Oh, God, the humanity there. Listina does get back and cover the guy at the top. He does win a lot of balls in the air. Oh my God, do not do that again, Listina. You're going to make me nervous. Good pass, though. Here's Anthony. It's a 3-on-2. Anthony cannot get the cross. He gets the cross there, and that is likely a goal. There's only one man in the middle. Come on, Rios. This is the Premier League, not Sunday League. Good Sussex as a box. We're going to pull McKinney as a winger, I think. It's 3-1. Can we come back from this? Oh, come on. What is this lackadaisical passing? Anthony, you have a clear shot at the goal, my man. You have it set to literally attack the goal when you're there. Oh my God, Rios just kicks it. What is this, kitty kickers now? Jesus. Just kicking the ball down the field. What are you doing? Control it. You have all this space. There's no reason just to turn and kick the ball like this. There's no reason. You have all of this space. That was just this Burnley. The team in the relegation zone. I'm sad. Five one. That was embarrassing. I'm speechless. Well, hopefully we I was so hopeful at the beginning of this episode. Hopefully we can do something. All right, here we go. Brighton. I'm still not shocked, but we got our backup goalkeeper. He's not great. Let's hope he never has to see the field. But hey, he'll be there in case we need him. This is the lineup we're going with. Caputo got even more. He's out for the next 2 matches, so this one and the next one. So Scarlett's going to be out wide, and hopefully we can get something better than last time, because that hurt. That hurt. It is Brighton, who is 14th right now in the table. So right around where we are. We beat them once before this season. I'm fed up with the bad form, even though we were like 3rd in XG table. Which we'll look at how we're looking in that after the game. Too many that's. I know. I'm speechless of allowing Burnley to put up 5 goals on us. 5 goals for Burnley. That hurt. That hurt a lot. As we're not holding possession, and well, this doesn't bode well if we don't hold possession. Another cross there, and wide left. He missed it. Vale with the throw in. There's Scarlett with the cross. There it is, Anthony with the poke into the goal. Let's go. Nice little poke with his left foot, I think it was. Made sure he was onside. That's a left foot poke right past the keeper. I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling good, especially if we get another one. Scarlet crosses, no one's there. Good header, Martinez over the goal. That's a good chance. I'm gonna praise the boys for that one. That looks good. I'm not gonna tell you what place we just moved up in. I'll tell you after the game if it holds. But it'd be exciting if it is. Okay, go out wide. There you go, Graysick. I think he was offsides. Fernandez, that's a good pass. He's just locked down too fast. Great defense. Valencia's going to take a shot. Vale, what are you doing? Do not cross that like that. That's a keeper ball. Thank you, Graysick. Oh my gosh. Don't do that. I mean, there's not much we can do there. We left the gap open. Donnie does head it away. Valencia in there. And that's over. Sadiq. I would love to get another goal here. I would love the cushion, but as I say, 2-1 or 2-0 leads are dangerous. Because the instant a team gets that from that next goal to make it 2-1, the momentum has officially shifted from there. Okay. Donnie. You're gonna take the sideline. There you go. It is tipped. Donnie is gonna get back in time. And he's gonna win that ball. There's Scarlett out wide. Gonna beat his man. Looking for it. Anthony is there and he puts it in. The 2-0 lead over Brighton at the half. What a bit of ball. Scarlett finding that space. Martinez heading it there. Keeper is just out of sorts. Doing brilliant. Keep going. I'm going to praise the boys also on top of it. All the praises all around. Where was this against Burnley? Where was this against Burnley? We're playing so well. Let's get another one. There we go. Back to Kwiatkowski. Murdani. Out to Scarlett. Looking for a play. It's not there. It's a nice little attempt to pop it over. Horning has it. He's going to take a shot now. And Kovacic makes... I butchered that name bad. But he makes a save. The man makes a save. Okay, so the changes we're going to make, I think we're going to have Jefferson coming up top. Scarlett's going to hold that. We're going to bring Tony out. We're going to get Kiergaard. Susnick's going to come in for Horning. Castellini's going to come in for Bruno Fernandes. McKinney's going to come in for Carlos Alberto. Do I want to do it like this? I'm going to say yes. We need to get Dane Scarlett a lot more playing time. Just as long as our guys with yellow cards don't get a second yellow. I'm hoping they don't. Then we'll be fine. Bale, good drop back there. Let's field switch it. Okay, that's not what I meant field switch, but okay. Rodani ends up with the ball anyway. Speed out there, making a play. Back, Castling, header, wide left. Okay. I'm loving how we're playing right now. I'm not going to press it. I want to show you after the game. Needless to say, this is a big inroads up the table. The 3-0 win over Brighton. Never lack belief. And that is a good game. We're 11th, guys. We're over 41 points. We're at what I would suggest. We don't have to fear relegation at this point. I think even if we lose every single game, I think we'll be fine. We're almost positive goal differential. We're down 10. Our 31st game. We are still, because of Chelsea winning the Carabao Cup, 7th isn't going to be enough, but still that's 9 points behind Crystal Palace. And 13 away from the current European spots. Anthony had 2 goals. It's just... he can do it even better. I would love it. So we do have Crystal Palace. I'm going to play that game in between these episodes. We're going to be back with... you know what? I said this would be... did I say this was going to be a 3-game episode? You know what? It's going to be. We're going to play Crystal Palace after this too. Give you a 3-game triple header here. So we got our youth pool in. Yeah, it's an average intake. We thought it was going to be an excellent. No, it's just average. But average means there's a lot of good players here. And the highlighted ones that Ollie Palmer wants us to look at is Ben Lewis. So, looks like a decent guy, balanced personality, reasonable footed. He is a fullback. Gus Giblin, another guy that I'm not sure. Defensively, he's good tackling, so kind of a defensive midfielder, but also a defensive player. And he is resilient. Samuel Lewis, who is a winger. He is 5'6". We'll see how well he can kind of get out there. His technique is good, and his flair. We'll kind of see how he gets on in the youth team. Another fullback here. A good tackling technique. Not big on the physicals. Is professional, though. So he is going to grow, I think, pretty good. Good consistency already. I mean, this guy, that might grow actually a lot. Greg Reeves, who's a central defender. Physicals, not the greatest. He is fairly determined. He is a little bit injury prone. Good work rate, though. Good teamwork. Determination. I think he could be a fit for a good sell on later. John Davies Folks. He is balanced, does have a weak left foot, so situated on the right. 5'5", making sure he doesn't have any good jumping reach, good aggression though, technique, work rate's good. He's going to need some work, I think. Michael Bensel. Good physicals here. 5'10". Finishing, not the greatest. I mean, is this a forward that we probably relied on? Youth team maybe, but other than that, maybe as high as League 2. And then a goalkeeper here. Nothing to really write home about. He is fairly determined. He is consistent, so he might grow into something. But I'd say probably Championship League or League 1 talent. Those are our good intakes. We're going to sign them all just because they look good. And that's what we're going with. Here we go. Third game in this triple header episode. Crystal Palace. We did have an injury here with Santos, who was playing at the under 21s. Horning got a twisted ankle. He's going to be out 2 to 3 weeks. So the replacement will be Susnik, who will be playing as a box-to-box midfielder. We need to get him so we don't make angry the Inter coach, because we do want to eventually get players from Inter eventually as time goes on. Starting to see some good partnerships on the defense now between Selkirk and Kukowski. That's good to see. Nothing on the wings though yet with the partnership, so there's that. At the end of the day though, Crystal Palace, they are 7th in the league, so this would be a big one to increase. Well, not really increase our lead, but catch up the teams at the top part of the table. Here we go, Crystal Palace. I'm ready. Let's do this. And after this, we have a week international break. So from there, we'll see how it goes. We've won 3 out of our last 5 with 2 losses. And then for Crystal Palace, they've won 2 out of their last 5 with 2 draws and 1 loss. So I keep on thinking, like, we're not at home. This isn't the race course. Well, of course, we don't play the race course this season. We're at Swansea.com because the race course is getting a remodeling and getting more seats in it. So this is Swansea.com stadium. So Crystal Palace going to move it around. I like their black jerseys like this. Pretty sleek. Fiore looking. Selkirk almost had that away from them. We give up that was that Tate or Tite? Names are hard. All right, come on, boys. Possession's good. We're just not getting it up in their box. Moving around. There's Rami out to Edard. Looking for the cross. Has him in the middle. Fernandez wins it. That could have been constituted as a card. Big shot. Get there, Graysick. There's Rami. That is a epic shot. Selkirk wins that in the air. Anthony pushes it. What a big tackle. That was ball first. He's looking for the card. Here we go. Counterattack. That was a bit too far, I think. That is intercepted, and that's going to be the end of that moment. Ball up to Montanez. We need some help, guys. We need some help. There's Fernandez showing. Susnik. Good touch. Shot in Chevier. What a save by Lucas Chevier. Here's Fernandez. Going to facilitate it in. Montanez is there. It's going to be another header, though. Crystal Palace side just heads it out. Another one for Fernandez. Susnik isn't going to win that one. That's going to be the end of that moment. I think maybe we need to play more in the box with headers. That'll be okay. That isn't a bad momentum look. Possession, we're pretty much square. Our XG is just better because of our shots have been saved. Crystal Palace has been all over us today, and I fear that we're going to eventually give up a goal here. This one is shot. Graysick's there. Vale just kicks it out of bounds. That's a smart play by Vale. I don't particularly like giving up corners, but in that instance, I'm not worried about it. Famous last words. Anderson is just a monster. I'm gonna demand more. Okay, Murdani's gonna come out. We're gonna put Listina out here. Vale, let's get beige. Anthony is struggling today, so let's get Kiergaard in. McKinney's gonna come in for Susnik. Gonna be a box-to-box midfielder. He probably should have been in from the start. I'm thinking about it. Our last bit. Let's get Montanez back and let's go. Actually, we are going to do this. But we're not going to pull Montanez out. McKinney play this and cross. Let's pull one of these. And let's just see what we pull in. Do we get some fresh legs and see if that'll make a difference? Well, it didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna condense the formation actually to this. That's unfortunate. Crystal Palace is likely just going to dominate us here. Right when we make that sub 2, he goes down. Oh, come on, Fernandez. I need you to settle that ball down. That's just unfortunate. You can't foresee that. Because the other alternative is you go even more without making that last sub. It was the 73rd minute that he went down with an injury. I don't like what I saw from this team. Anthony, you were abysmal. Just abysmal. You got that card too. I don't want him. It was a poor performance. I didn't think there was anything special. It was embarrassment. That was so bad. Stinton still at 11th, so there's that. In the form table, let's see where we're at in the form table. 5 to 6 weeks. Ouch. Twisted ankle. Jefferson will be fine. He'll be fine. Okay. So let's look at the form table before we end this episode. Shouldn't be this XG table. Okay. 14th. I could see that. I could definitely see this. Okay. Erling Haaland has 35 goals. 35 league goals. Okay. At the end of the day, though, 11th. That's a mid-table finish, and that still puts us, I think, here, pleased with the board. So at the end of the day, the board is happy. The fans aren't, but the board is. It's all about the board, right? I don't know. We'll see. No supporters have been lining up yet, probably because we're not in our home stadium, but that'll probably change, and we'll probably move over 1 million followers. Be great. So getting the youth level up, the training facilities will be done in 2 months. The expanded ground will be done in a month. Do we get to play the last games? Say if it's in April. I think it's the early part of April. Yes, we're going to be able to play the last 3 games. Actually, the game against Tottenham probably. And United will be at the race course. Maybe even the Arsenal game will be at the race course. The newly dubbed and renovated race course. All right, so that's going to be it for this one. I mean, we're climbing up the table. We're getting there, slowly but surely. So thanks for hanging out, guys. I think year 4 is the year that we try to put it all together. But with teams like Man City, Liverpool, United, Arsenal, Chelsea, really the top 5, it's all about trying to fight with Newcastle, Crystal Palace, Leicester City, Norwich, West Ham. Well, Tottenham at this point, who's not doing too great. I mean, it comes down to the point where the big 5 are going to be difficult to beat. But we need to get up in the top 7. See if we can get ourselves a European spot next season. A lot of revamping probably going on next season, but just incrementally getting there. So thanks for hanging out. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.